Welcome back to part 2 of my Optimus Prime Generation 1 Transformers resin kit. Now in the previous part 1, I've already talked about the e2046 new style packaging, and we've already gone through the manual as well as the actual documents that you would get. And in this part we're going to talk about the actual resin kit itself, so let's just open this up and show you guys what you get. Sorry about the jump cut, but this is what you'll get with a new style e2046 kit, and they put everything into these plastic individual compartments these days, which is nice to see because you can straight away see all your parts nicely laid out instead of it just being all packed together in just a plastic box. And this is very much a kind of SMS style. If you've seen their kits, SMS tend to do this. And what's the difference is, the difference is that SMS, have full vacuum sealed compartments, whereas e2046 don't. But these tend to be cheaper kits in the first place, so I think you can let them off with that. So, according to the website and the manual, then you are getting 44 parts in total, and that's what you see here. So let's just take some time. We'll go into the individual parts and see if we can find any particular details. So first of all, this whole side is the clear parts, which is nice to see in any resin kit, and that is obviously the Autobot matrix of leadership. And here is the indicator lights that fit onto the feet, and you've got the left and right chest windscreen compartments right there. And let me just make sure I've got this on the right side. Okay, so here you've basically got the faceplate. Just show you that in some better detail. And a good test that I find with these resin kits is just things like this. This looks like the gun barrel as well as one of the smokestacks. Then you can see that it's quite straight and true, so the casting on this is okay. It's not fantastic, I may say, but it's definitely not bad either. And bear in mind that this kit only cost $30 US or 20 British pounds. Then it's really not bad by the looks of things. So even these kind of muzzle holes look to be done pretty well. And here, of course, is the scope as well as the other smokestack. So, yeah, all in all, everything looks pretty good. I mean, that there, if you can look at the scope, it's pretty round. So, it's definitely not bad as far as the casting quality is concerned. So here you've got what look like to be probably the biceps and the actual hand. Here you've got actually this might be a good little indication of the quality. Let me just smooth this out a little bit. So there is the front grille, and this is very small. I mean, I've literally got this right up against the camera, but if I do that, then you can see that everything is looking pretty good in there. Actually, the grille looks quite even. So maybe a slight imperfection on the towards the middle of that, but it's not too bad. So here's one of the larger pieces, and that should give you an idea on the actual edge, the actual moulding of the casting of the edges, as well as some of the panel lines. And you can definitely tell that the edge, all around here, is a little bit rounded off, and not quite as good as a full-on casted resin kit, that you might expect to see from SMS or somebody like that. But I must stress, you gotta remember, this kit is pretty cheap compared to those. And here is the pistol grip moulded into the hand, and you'll be able to see here that there's actually quite a little bit of flash right there where the trigger guard is, but you know, that's to be expected with a small part like this. Okay, moving on, we've got the wheels, and if I show you the reverse side of this actually, then you can see a little bit better. I hope you can anyway. There you go. You can see the actual treads are moulded into these wheels, so that's pretty cool. And they are pretty round, so this one's a little bit dubious, but you know, I guess it doesn't look too bad because that's the side that's going to get. Let me just check. Ah, okay, got that wrong. So that's the side that's going to show, but you know, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, so moving on, these look like the actual shoulders, and if I'm right, then there is one thing I wanted to show you. There we go, on the reverse side, on these shoulders, you do get the Autobot logo, and that is actually looking pretty good. That looks very sharp actually, so that looks quite nice. Okay, we'll move on. These are the forearms. Nothing too much to talk about there, as well as the thighs. And the actual panel lines look okay on this. So, yeah, the larger parts definitely look good. So, it's really not. It's a pretty tidy kit actually. So I'm going backwards now. Let's go back to this other side. So here's one thing for you guys: the waist. Now that is the Optimus Prime waist, which you will see with the there's little sort of triangle bits here. You do get another one, which is quite nice of them to put in there, and this one means that you can build the Ultra Magnus version, so you can make this guy, you know, just paint him a different colour, the blue and the white and the grey, and you get Ultra Magnus, so that is pretty cool to have. And this is the top of the chest and the front of the cap. So this is one of the pieces that look like it's really well done actually, so definitely with the bigger pieces, then the better the quality insofar as this kit's concerned. So you can see the spotlights here look pretty good, and there's quite a lot of detail in this back area. Just to give you guys an idea, you'll see all these little holes, so there are some placements for you guys, so you don't have to go and drill everything. So there's a lot of stuff that's already placement pegs and whatnot that's already there for you. So, you know, case in point, there's a little peg for you to kind of locate and you know, do some pinning. So these are the feet, and that's the gap where the clear resin piece would go into. So that's going to look okay when done. And these two, they look very sharp actually. These, and some very nice deep panel lines. So that's quite nice. And I presume the actual head and the V-fin parts are in here and here, so I'm not going to open this just yet, but you know, that would be, I can't think of what else would be in there, so anyway, you'll have to take my word for that. And then this one is nice to see. So this is, of course, Optimus Prime's original gun, so the one that makes the very distinctive noise. So yeah, that's nice to see. So you do in actual fact get this one, which I think might be Megatron, I'm not sure, but you get that one and you also get this one, so that's definitely pretty cool to see. And gun is moulded into the hand once again, and if you look this way, then everything looks round and pretty straight, so I don't think you'll need to do a lot of well, I don't think you really need to do any straightening of these parts, so they all look pretty good. So on to the largest pieces of this kit, and that is of course the legs. And these, like I've been saying so far, the larger the part of this kit, it seems the better the quality, and this is definitely true. I mean, I can really tell a difference here. I hope this is coming up on camera, but these edges are very sharp, so you know, I don't think there's much tidy work to be done here at all. I mean, even on this piece right here, where there's a panel line right to the edge, and that's very, very well done actually. Some pistons moulded in, and some more panel line work here, and a massive cavity here where the wheels would obviously join onto. There's some internal detail. Moving on to the back, you've got the back of the calves. Sorry, this would be the front actually, that's because that's where the feet would peg into. So yeah, this is all looking very nice. So here's the bottom of the feet. So actually, just from that little short preview, my opinion was going, well, I was working from this side to this side, and throughout all of that, as the pieces got larger, and my opinion of this kit has gotten better, I would say. So what's my thoughts, overall thoughts? Well, it's very cheap, first of all. I mean, most resin kits are much more expensive than, you know, the plastic model kit counterparts. Now this one, like I said, is only $30 or 20 odd pounds, and you got to remember there is no plastic counterpart as far as I know of this kit. So you know, it's nice that we even have this kit, first of all, and it's even better that it's of a substantially, well, good enough quality and substantially low price compared to most other resin kits. So you know, you've got to remember this is considered a bit of a limited run, and they are not easy to get hold of for these kits. I would, you know, most shops you're not going to be able to find them in stock. So again, if you want to order them, then I got mine from e2046, and yeah, I would without building this, just by looking at it, I think it's definitely recommended. You can't really go wrong with the price, and so far of what I've seen of the quality. So if you have this kit, then please let me know. You know, if you have any opinions or anything like that, then make sure you leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys again very soon. So thanks for watching. Hit like if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't. And I myself am looking forward to building this.